Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Cystic Fibrosis Trust's 2024 award ceremony. Thank you. As I'm sure most of you know, 2024 is an important year for the Trust, as it's 60 years since the organisation was established back in 1964. Let's do the math. And during those 60 years, there have been huge changes, as you know, in the treatment and support of people with cystic fibrosis. And these awards tonight are going to highlight the incredible work of people across our community who have played a really important part in those changes. I'm Richard Madeley. I'm a proud ambassador of Cystic Fibrosis Trust, have been for some years now. And it's an absolute pleasure to be here this evening, live from Trust headquarters, 1 Aldgate, here in London. So thank you very much indeed for that very warm reception. And a big hello to everybody, many of you, hundreds of you, joining us online. We're so pleased you're able to join us tonight. And we hope that you're all about to hear and see us clearly from London. If you're having any technical issues, you might want to try just reopening the live stream in a new browser. I don't know what this means, but I'm just repeating it, okay? And check that your Wi-Fi is running properly, yeah, I know what that means, and that your device sound levels are turned up loudly, or you might be on mute, so just have a little think about that. Alternatively, if you still can't fix it, you can email our conference team, they're here, and they'll try and help if they can. But remember, the whole evening is being recorded, so if you do experience any issues that we can't resolve tonight, accept our apologies, blame it on the Wi-Fi, but know that you will be able to watch this back after the event in full, okay? So you won't miss it. Now, we've got a jam-packed hour to get through this evening. We're going to be presenting 7 awards tonight and celebrating some incredible people within the CF community. More about them in a moment. We're also incredibly lucky to be joined by Lucy Crisp tonight. Just been talking to her. This is Lucy. Just come up and say hi. Hi, Lucy. Lucy, it's lovely to have you with us here. Would you like to say kind of a quick hello and tell everyone a bit about yourself and what you do?
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. I'm Lucy Crisp, a singer-songwriter with cystic fibrosis from Derby. Last year, I released an EP called Cystic Fibrosis, and that was about my life with cystic fibrosis and talking about the ups and downs of what it means to have a disability in 2020. Well, in the 2020s, as I like to say it. So the EP was supported by Youth Music's Next Gen Fund and the Cystic Fibrosis Trust, and I'm so pleased to be here to be performing a couple of songs for you all tonight.
2 songs that you've written?
Yes, 2 songs.
Excellent. Can't wait for them. It's going to be a treat. All right. Thank you, Lucy. Very much looking forward to hearing you sing later. Give her a round of applause before she even does it. Okay. So, as I mentioned at the start, we're going to be presenting 7 awards this evening. Outstanding Researcher, Outstanding Fundraiser, Outstanding Young Fundraiser, Outstanding Adult Cystic Fibrosis Care, Outstanding Pediatric Cystic Fibrosis Care, Outstanding Advocate, and Outstanding Young Advocate. Over 160 nominations were received across the categories. And our panel here deliberated very long and very hard. They really agonised before choosing this year's winners. Because tonight isn't only to celebrate those winners, but of course everybody who was nominated. Being nominated makes you a winner, full stop, but we can only pick one. Okay, all of you have made or continue to make a real difference to people living with cystic fibrosis, and everybody nominated is an outstanding representative of our community, and tonight we're here to celebrate all of you. So thank you very much indeed. Now, I thought I'd like to give you just a sneaky peek at one of the awards before we carry on. Being careful, of course, not to reveal anybody's name prematurely or drop it, but this is what they'll be taking home with them. This is one of our 60th anniversary awards, specially made tonight. Good stuff. So let's get on with the main business in hand, the award presentations. Our finalists aren't with us in person for all sorts of obvious reasons tonight, but they're going to be joining us via the magic of Zoom. As we move through the evening, I'll tell you a little bit about each finalist, and the winner of the award will then be announced by a special celebrity friend of Cystic Fibrosis Trust. We've got some great names lined up for you. So without further ado, let's get going. Our first award is for Outstanding Researcher. Now, this award recognises individuals who are currently working on, or can clearly demonstrate their work on, innovative and unique research that's designed to improve the lives of those living with cystic fibrosis. So let's meet our 3 finalists. The first one is Natalie Hill. Now, Natalie's been the Clinical Trials Accelerator Platform and Trials Coordinator at Manchester Adult CF Centre for 7 years now. She's been a linchpin of their research programme, always driving for more studies, more recruits, and she's helped Manchester exceed on many important studies, breakthrough stuff. She's now also the CTAP Early Phase Coordinator, and that's a role that she's managed alongside her regular trials coordinator role. She's led on setting up a range of new genetic therapy studies. She's helped establish networks with neighbouring centres and resolving a range of complex and at times seemingly insurmountable logistic, radiological and pharmacy-related issues. But she's triumphed over every one. Her nominator said, and this is a quote, "Natalie has been an invaluable support to our paediatric colleagues. She's supported other coordinators both here and in other centres, and she's taken a leading role in CF trials locally and nationally. We would not have had an early phase trial programme without her." Round of applause, please. Thank you. Our next finalist is Cassie McNaughton. Now, Cassie's provided essential support to a range of clinical trials at Manchester Adult CF Centre, and she's been a vital part of their research infrastructure for 7 years as well. She recruited to a range of studies, including early phase genetic therapies and phase 3 modulator studies. She manages recruitment and scheduling, and she helps clinical research facility nurses with accessing ports and training in CF. Importantly, she's our principal investigator for the NIHR, that's a COF bio resource in Manchester, and she's been by far the biggest recruiter to this in the UK, recruiting 182 subjects. That's the highest from any centre in the country. And without her efforts, the uptake would be substantially less than it is. So a round of applause for her as well. And our third finalist is Professor Alan Smythe. Now, Alan is a member of Cochrane's Cystic Fibrosis Group, which is an enthusiastic team of people who are interested in producing high-quality, systematic reviews of interventions that relate to the care of people with CF and, importantly, to their families too. And following a major structural change to the way Cochrane was funded, most UK Cochrane centres closed. Well, Alan had the vision to keep things going, identifying funders and adapting the organisation to that new cold reality with great success. Soon we're going to have multiple competing therapies which address the basic defect in CF, and the only way to choose between these is via impartial, well-conducted evidence synthesis, which is what he does. The leadership, the energy and the foresight which Alan has demonstrated in continuing Cochrane CF against all the odds is of massive significance. It really is. Working in partnership with Cystic Fibrosis Trust, Alan also spearheaded a recent global project to identify the most important research priorities for people living with CF. Now, this pioneering project raised the profile of the needs of the CF community, and it ensured the CF community voice is at the very centre of research funding decisions. So give it up, please. Okay, clearly 3 extraordinary finalists there, all deserved winners, but we can only pick one. And then to announce that one is a long-term supporter of the Trust, former Team GB and England athlete and Olympic 400 metres silver medalist, Roger Black.
Good evening, everyone. It's wonderful to be part of this special event, and thank you, Richard. Now, I'm delighted to present the winner of the Outstanding Researcher Award tonight. All 3 of you are doing absolutely outstanding work in your respective fields, so huge congratulations to you all for being nominated. But the winner is Professor Alan Smith. Congratulations, Alan.
Congratulations, Alan. Very, very well deserved. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you. I'm absolutely overwhelmed. I'm sitting here with my dog, and we're both thrilled. I think the guy who gets the award is one of a team, and making that award possible is the work of the team. So we've had fantastic support from researchers, from people doing work on our systematic reviews in their spare time. The most rewarding thing I've done in my career is working with people with CF, parents of kids with CF, and the clinical community to decide what are the most important questions for research, to focus research on what matters for patients.
Alan, thank you very much indeed, and huge congratulations, our first winner. And thanks to Roger as well. We now move on to the next award. It's Outstanding Fundraiser. Now, this one recognises individuals who've made an outstanding effort to fundraise for the Trust. I mean, that's at the heart of so much that's so important here. It's not about how much money has been raised, but the effort gone into raising money, whether that's meant doing something unique or unusual to fundraise, encouraging others to fundraise, or somebody who's battled against adversity or health challenges to get on with it and fundraise. So let's meet our incredible finalists. Lorraine Barnes is number one. Now, unfortunately, Lorraine can't join us this evening, but she's been a passionate and dedicated fundraiser for Cystic Fibrosis Trust for 20 years now. She's organised a multitude of fundraising ventures, from a £1 pin badge, charity balls, coffee mornings, daredevil activities like wind walking, abseiling, and even taking part in a Calendar Girls style calendar, all in aid of cystic fibrosis. Now, Lorraine isn't stopping there. She's also hoping to organise 60 fundraisers ahead of her 60th birthday in 2026 for the Trust. So it's all the 60s. A round of applause for her. Next is Mary Britton. Now, Mary first started fundraising for the Trust in the mid-70s. She's raised more than £200,000, mainly by selling second-hand clothes from her attic. She must have had a big wardrobe. She arranged many, many fundraising events, including Welsh male voice choirs, sponsored spelling, sponsored diets, balloon rides, wheelbarrow races, and many, many more, all while looking after her daughter, Sue, who had CF. And Mary, a natural carer, worked voluntarily as a Marie Curie nurse and as a district nurse as well. She was nominated for an MBE in the late 90s for services to fundraising in Bruton. Our next finalist is Sophie Grace Holmes. Now, Sophie, hi, Soph. Sophie was told she wouldn't make it to her 16th birthday, but battling against the odds, she's gone on to achieve incredible stuff. She's grabbed life with both hands, and she continues to challenge herself, not letting her CF define her. She was the first female with CF to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. She's taken part in Iron Women competitions. She has run multiple marathons, including this year gaining the Guinness World Record for running the most consecutive marathons run by somebody with cystic fibrosis. Incredible. Get this, 36 marathons in 36 days. Yeah, and raising £23,000 for Cystic Fibrosis Trust in the process. Extraordinary. Amazing. Now, our fourth finalist is Liam McHugh. He's dedicated much of his life to fundraising for Cystic Fibrosis Trust. Hope you won't mind me saying, but I'm told at 63, I've got 5 years on you, Liam, I'm way ahead. Liam has the same amount of enthusiasm as when his daughter Rachel was born 32 years ago. Liam has run countless marathons himself, and he continues to do so, fighting tirelessly to raise funds and awareness of cystic fibrosis. He was awarded Northern Ireland's Pride of Britain Award in 2020. He's raised over £300,000 over the years, and he's an inspiration to many. So those are our nominees. Well done to all of them. And to announce the winner of this award is a valued friend and supporter of Cystic Fibrosis Trust. He starred in TV classics, including The Thick of It, Happy Valley, Doc Martin, Gentleman Jack, and he'll be taking his one-man show, A Christmas Carol, on tour later this month. It's Vincent Franklin.
Thank you, Richard. It is always a joy and a pleasure and a privilege to be asked to play even a tiny part in the amazing work that the Trust does. And I'm delighted tonight to be given the opportunity to announce the winner of the Outstanding Fundraising Award. They say there can only be one winner, but in many ways I think they're all winners. But it gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner of the Outstanding Fundraising Award is, pauses for dramatic effect, Lorraine. Congratulations, Lorraine. Thank you very much for the work you do, and to all those other nominees who are indeed all winners. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Vincent, and congratulations to Lorraine. As mentioned, she's sadly not able to attend this evening, but I'm delighted to invite Lorna, a fellow CF mum and the Cystic Fibrosis Trust's Community Involvement Manager, to the podium. She's here live to say just a few words on Lorraine's behalf. Hello, Lorna. Hi, nice to see you. Thanks for being here.
I'm absolutely delighted to accept this award for Lorraine. Say, as being a fellow mum, I've watched a lot of her fundraising activities, bought the T-shirts, bought the candles. So, yeah, I'm really, really delighted to accept this for you, Lorraine. She did provide some words just in case, so I'm really happy to read those out. Thank you so much for this incredible honour. This achievement is not just mine. It belongs to everyone who supported me over the years of avid fundraising. Most importantly, the families and individuals living with cystic fibrosis. Your stories, strength and resilience motivated me to strive harder to achieve goals and targets, and I couldn't have done it without your help. It's a testament to what we can achieve when we come together for a cause we believe in. While this recognition is deeply meaningful to me, it is not just a reflection of my efforts. It is a tribute to my two incredible sons, who inspire me every single day. Living with cystic fibrosis is not easy. My sons have faced challenges that many of us can only imagine, but their resilience and courage remind me of the strength of human spirit. I wanted to do everything I could to ensure that their future and the future of those affected by this condition was brighter. Fundraising for the Cystic Fibrosis Trust gave me a purpose, a platform to raise awareness and a chance to contribute to vital research that could change their lives. I want to extend my gratitude to the Cystic Fibrosis Trust for their tireless work and dedication. Their support and resources have been invaluable to families like mine for 60 years. I also want to say a massive thank you to my sponsor, whose generosity and support were instrumental in making my fundraising efforts a success. You know who you are. I'll be forever grateful for your help. I'd like to dedicate this award to all those that have lost their fight to cystic fibrosis. They remain always and forever in our hearts. Thank you so much for the recognition. I am truly humbled to receive the award for Outstanding Fundraiser. It means a lot to me and my family.
Beautifully said. Thank you so much, Lorna. And well done, Lorraine. And huge congratulations to all of our fantastic finalists in that category. Which brings us nicely on to our next award, which is Outstanding Young Fundraiser. This award is for individuals under the age of 18 who've made an outstanding effort to fundraise for the Trust. Young people who've shown innovation and determination to fundraise by encouraging or inspiring others to fundraise with them, competing their own challenges or tasks to raise funds, or trying to set a world record, trying and often succeeding. Let's meet our finalists. First up is Chaman Bahram Mohammed Aziz. Joanne's younger brother has CF, and last year she was motivated to contact the Trust to get involved in Wear Yellow Day. Well, it's not the day, but I'm wearing a yellow tie. From this, Chaman arranged a Wear Yellow Day fundraiser at her school, raising awareness of CF and encouraging others to fundraise. She's made posters and decorations to advertise the event. She's arranged multiple raffles, a stall. She's prepared a presentation that was sent to every class in the school. She raised £615, and she's already planning next year's fundraiser. Joanne is driven. She's motivated, and from that event, she's now joined Cystic Fibrosis Trust's Youth Advisory Group, working within the group to make a difference in the CF community. Next is Anastasia Granger. At just 7 years old, Anastasia is a tour de force when it comes to fundraising. Give us a wave. Her most significant achievement was orchestrating a Halloween party which raised over £3,500, an event which took place just 2 days after she'd been discharged from hospital, where she'd been receiving IV antibiotic treatment. Despite her health challenges, she demonstrated unwavering commitment and determination. She ensured the event was, well, obviously, a resounding success. Now, our third finalist is Toby Wilkinson. Every Christmas, Toby, along with his sisters and his cousin, give us a wave, Toby, helped to raise money by dressing up as elves. Looks like a little elf, didn't he? And helping to run a Christmas grotto for children in his back garden. Having CF doesn't stop Toby. He never complains. He loves raising money, and he loves counting it up when he's giving it to the Trust. All he asks for each year is a certificate to keep. He loves seeing his daddy dressed up as Santa. Of course, that's just to fill in for the real Santa until the real Santa arrives on Christmas Eve. And he enjoys seeing all the donations in the wishing pool. Amazing. So 3 outstanding young fundraisers who've done and continue to do extraordinary things for people with CF. You've just heard a bit of it. You're all amazing. And to announce the winner of the awards is adventurer, author and former Rainbow Brownie and Girl Guiding Ambassador, Anna McNuff.
Hello everyone! I just wanted to say that it is amazing to hear about all of the young people that have been nominated for this category. The fact that you've even made it to the final is incredible, so well done for all of your hard work. Now I have heard that the winner of this particular award is a brownie, so I would like to say congratulations and let you know that the winner for the Outstanding Young Fundraiser Award is Anastasia Granger! Hooray! Congratulations, Anastasia! Well done!
Anastasia, you're our winner. How do you feel? Give her a minute. Just give her a minute. Anastasia, how are you feeling?
Good.
Right, say thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, you are more. Thank you.
And she's got nervous, I think.
Thank you, Anastasia. Everybody here, everybody watching thinks you're brilliant. And if it's not too soon, they want to wish you a very happy Christmas. Okay? Merry Christmas. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
So well done to all 3 amazing finalists. After 3 awards, I think it's time for a bit of music. So I'd like to invite Lucy back to the floor to perform her first song.
Thank you ever so much, Richard. So the first song that I will be singing for you tonight is called Maze. Now, this is a little bit of a sneak peek of a song that I will be releasing next year. I'm very excited to be performing it tonight for all of you as a little exclusive. So no one's heard this one before, apart from the sound team at the back. They're doing a great job, by the way. So yeah, I hope you like it. It's about trying to find your way through your 20s, especially with CF. So yeah, let's go for it. I'm back to square one. What did I do wrong to get myself in the same place again? So I phoned a friend, another dead end. I'm losing my sense of direction and I can't sleep. It's a puzzle that's played on repeat. Life has never been so bleak. And I'm wondering why does it have to be me? Wallpaper my thoughts on a sunny day. Rain fizzing away like lemonade. Got no GPS to navigate my way out of this maze, out of this maze, out of this maze. I know that I'll find a way out of this maze. Life announcements, left, right and center. It's my common salt in a wound. Oh, I should let go, be drama free, 'cause little me would want me happy. But I'm prone to mistakes, so I will wallpaper my thoughts on a sunny day. Rain fizzing away like lemonade. Got no GPS to navigate my way out of this maze, out of this maze. I know that I'll find a way. To find a way out of this maze. Thank you.
Lucy, they said when I arrived that you were going to be great. They understated it. That was amazing, wasn't it? Fantastic. What a voice. And that's all your own composition, and I love the melody. Beautiful melody.
Everyone's just going to be singing Out of This Maze.
All right, she'll be singing another song in a few minutes. Time for our next two awards: Outstanding Adult Cystic Fibrosis Care and Outstanding Pediatric Cystic Fibrosis Care. And these two awards have 6 finalists each. This is because our judging panels felt that it was really important to recognise the different kinds of care across multidisciplinary teams. The Outstanding Adult CF Care Award is for an individual adult CF care provider who's provided exceptional support to adults with CF. And that could be any member of the CF multidisciplinary team. Somebody who's gone above and beyond to ensure that the emotional and physical well-being of their patients is looked after and are made to feel comfortable and safe with all the information relevant to their CF. So that's the kind of category. And our finalists are Dr. Mark Allenby. Now, Mark is a highly professional and outstanding consultant at Southampton General Hospital. Hi, Mark. He's dedicated to his patients above and beyond the call of duty. He listens, he cares, he'll call with the results, he'll follow up on progress even when he's not on duty. He understands the daily struggles of people with CF. He is incredibly kind and compassionate and understanding and deeply respectful and understanding, as I say, of people's feelings. Now, Mark Butler. Mark is an outstanding caregiver. Hi, Mark. Not just a job, he really cares about his patients. His calming nature has made a real difference to his patients and their families. No matter how busy he is, he always makes sure he's got time. He somehow snatches it out of the sky and gives it to people. He's never judgmental. He's always willing to go the extra mile. One nominator said that, and I quote, "He's made my struggles and my suffering less just by being there. And I'm forever grateful to this wonderful person." And now we come to Marie Clegg. Now, Marie is an amazing lady. Hi, Marie. Always goes out of her way to put her patients and their families at ease, always making sure that they've got everything that they need. She's kind, she's helpful, she goes the extra mile too to ensure that CF treatment is properly received. Always at the end of a phone, always with a smile, always ready for a chat. As one nominator said, quote again, "She makes me feel like it's not an actual admission, it's more kind of home." And I always look forward to seeing Marie. Dr. Christine Etherington has dedicated her career to CF clinical care. She's built a lasting relationship of trust with her patients in Leeds, and she's held in extraordinarily high regard by everybody. She's an excellent communicator. Her kindness and her clinical skills have made the world of difference in very anxious periods for many people. She's empathic. She treats her patients with kindness, understanding, and total respect. On to Lisa Morrison, who is an outstanding CF physiotherapist who goes above and beyond to care for her patients up in Glasgow. She's incredibly approachable. She's totally open. Lisa regularly gets CF patients involved in online exercise and wellbeing programs, and she continues her own learning in her personal free time, learning new techniques and technology for physio in CF. She's always on the front line. And now to Leanne Robb. Hi, Leanne. Leanne is an incredibly dedicated and supportive CF dietitian. The importance of dietitians and their impact is sometimes overlooked, actually, within the NHS. She's a real asset to her team. And her nominator said, "She's one of the most supportive dietitians I've ever experienced care from. She's kind, non-judgmental, and she listens." She's been involved in several projects and initiatives to improve nutritional care in CF, and she's a member of the Scottish and the UK Cystic Fibrosis Dietitians Interest Group. So she's a very busy lady. So to announce the winner is the former star of Made in Chelsea, long-term supporter and Cystic Fibrosis Trust Ambassador, James Dunmore.
Hello everybody. It has been absolutely wonderful to read about the amazing nominees in this category, and I think it goes without saying that absolutely any of you could win this award and it would be so deserving. Thank you for all the amazing hard work you do, and congratulations on being shortlisted for this award. However, there can sadly only be one true winner for this award. So without no further ado, the winner for the Outstanding CF Care Award is Marie Clegg. Congratulations, Marie.
Marie, we'd love to hear you say a few words. How do you feel?
I'm a little bit shocked, actually. I'm somewhat very overwhelmed, and thank you to all my patients who have slyly voted me in this. I really don't know what else to say, but thank you.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Congratulations. So well done, Marie, and all the finalists in that category, and thank you, James, for doing that. Moving on to the Outstanding Pediatric Cystic Fibrosis Care Award now. Now, this award recognises an individual paediatric CF care provider who's provided exceptional support to a child with CF. Could be any member of the CF multidisciplinary team here. Somebody who's gone above and beyond to ensure that children in their care are well looked after, reassured, listened to, and feel safe and comfortable with their CF team. Now, whether this has been during a hospital stay or on the end of a phone, during treatment, during transition from child to adult care, or supporting their emotional well-being. So that's what we're looking at here. Finalists are Carol Daly. Carol retired this year, but nothing was ever too much for her. She's a fantastic communicator. She's great with kids, hardworking, supportive, and she's helped the whole CF team at clinic. Oh, look, she's blushing. Carol went above and beyond for families, forging special relationships with the kids that she cared for. She was there 24/7, and there was nothing that she wouldn't do to make sure that a child, and crucially their family, were supported. She always helped to put all of you at ease during some sometimes very, very tricky times. On to Dr. Beth Enderby. Now, Beth is an outstanding consultant. Like so many of you, always at the end of a phone, she'll have lengthy meetings or calls to answer an abundance of questions without making people feel rushed or like, you know, you're being a bit of a pain or repeating yourself. She checks in all the time. One nominator said, "We always get the feeling that our daughter is being thought about, even when Beth is not actually working with her. She's kind and caring and does what she can to help with the non-CF related issues." So that's her. On to Jacqueline Francis. Jacqueline, known as Jackie to her mates, is the most caring and devoted nurse who's looked after so many children. She's helpful and cheerful, always available. She's taught us to live positively with the condition, and she's a fountain of knowledge where CF is concerned. She's so well thought of by her patients and families and colleagues at the Royal Brompton. One nominator said, "We've encountered many brilliant CF professionals in our 13-plus year journey with CF, but Jackie's personality, her sense of humour, her warmth, and her willingness to go above and beyond make her extra special." Now, it's Yasmin Husseini. Unfortunately, Yasmin can't be with us this evening, but her manager, Anne Sims, is here in her place. There she is. Nothing is ever too much trouble for Yasmin. Not only is she an excellent nurse, she also organises parents' events, giving up her own time to find sponsorship and activities to bring parents together. She arranges annual education events with guest speakers and CF role models talking about topics that parents might want to find out a bit more about. She puts everybody before herself. She expects nothing back. Simply put, by one nominator, when I think of the word outstanding, I think Yasmin. Now to Jacqueline Loudon. Jacqueline's consistently gone above and beyond to support her patients. During moments of crisis, her support is just calm and unwavering, and no request is ever too much for her. She's helped get diagnoses of and treatment for gut conditions that have drastically changed the lives of children. She really makes a difference. She'll go the extra mile to come up with different plans of action to ensure that children with CF have the very best life they can. Now to Dr. Maurice McRae. Maurice McRae is now retired, but provided outstanding care for both his young patients and their families at a time, actually, when very little was known about CF, and there were very few therapies available, nothing like there is today. But even so, the care that he gave to his patients was second to none. Dr. McRae's vision, dedication, and research into improving the health and lives of children with CF back in the 1970s was, the only word for it is exemplary. And he would always say, and I quote him now, he used to say this, he still says it, "With the right treatment, there is no reason why they should not live as long as you or I." Well, to announce the winner of this award is an actress known for a wide range of roles in classics like Doctor Who, EastEnders, Cutting It, Heartstopper, and the Emmy Award-winning Ted Lasso. It's Annette Badland.
Good evening, everyone. I apologise for my very interesting headgear, but I'm afraid I'm still working. I couldn't resist coming to say how wonderful I think you all are. To make such a difference to people's lives is extraordinary, and you're all deserving of an award. However, there can only be one winner. So I'm delighted to say that tonight the Outstanding Pediatric CF Care Award goes to Yasmin Husseini. Congratulations, Yasmin. Congratulations.
Excellent. Well, let's go to Anne. Anne, I know you're accepting on behalf of Yasmin this evening. Would you like to say a few words on her behalf?
Yes, I'm absolutely delighted and thrilled to accept this nomination for Yasmin. I've known her for 15 years now, and she's just an exceptional nurse. And she's so accomplished. She's such a caring, compassionate nurse, and she always puts the children, young people and families at the very centre of everything she does. If she was sitting here now, she hides herself under a bushel a bit, she's very modest, and she would be saying, but it's not about being singled out, it's about the team, and it absolutely is. I've got Jane and Ellen in the audience today, but she is amazing. Well, to quote Greville Hallwood, amazing, and congratulations, thrilled for her. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. Right, I'd now like to welcome Lucy back onto the floor to perform one more song before we announce our final two winners. Lucy, I can't wait to hear this one.
So this next one is off my debut EP called 65 Roses, and it's a song called One Summer's Day. Before I go on to the song, though, I do want to say congratulations to everyone who's been nominated tonight, who's won an award. And this next song I'm going to dedicate to someone who was very important when I was born, Jenny Walker. She was someone who operated on me when I was born, and I do want to do this for her in her memory. So thank you very much. Okay. This is One Summer's Day. We met on a Friday night and easily lost track of time. Since then you've been on my mind. As the sun sets on us, I think about us too, and how I want to be in every sunset with you. It's true, it all depends on one summer's day back in July. August came, we had the time of our lives. You said I'll be yours if you'll be mine. On one summer's day, we speak our thoughts aloud to avoid the thunderclouds, as the sun don't shine all year round. And no one loves you the way I do. I just want to be there for you. Through the good and bad, we'll pull through. It all depends on one summer's day back in July. August came, we had the time of our lives. You said I'll be yours if you'll be mine. And you're the soul that brightens up my world with blue skies. Always there for me. I can't deny that you brought all the good days back to my life. On one summer's day, on one summer's day, no, no. I want you to have, I want you to hold me as the future unfolds. Let's go dance into tomorrow. We know it all depends on one summer's day back in July. August came, we had the time of our lives. You said I'll be yours if you'll be mine.
Lucy, that was sensational. You're brilliant. We're going to see a lot more of you. You've got such talent.
I'm just saying, 2025, Lucy Crisp year.
Okay, that was brilliant. We've got 2 more of these to give away now. But just before we do that, before our final 2 awards, I'd like to invite Cystic Fibrosis Trust Ambassador. She's been sitting here with a huge smile on her face all the way through this. It's Jenny Agata to say a few words. Hi, Jenny. How lovely to see you.
And you too, thank you. No, it's a very wonderful evening. It's just so brilliant to be here, to be able to celebrate the work that is so important and makes such a big difference. And the nominees and the winners, we get to see something very special. And I'm just glad here to be able to celebrate that, whether it's the carers, whether it's the fundraisers, all of those extraordinary things people do. It's lovely to have these awards, and they give a chance for everybody to just see what's going on, and that's just lovely. So really, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Oh,
and
it's a
doing
pleasure.
this.
No, it's a privilege. It's a real privilege.
such a lovely support.
I do a few award ceremonies from time to time, and nothing like this. This is utterly special. As I say, a real privilege to be here. Jenny, thank you very much. Thanks for being here as well. Thanks for coming here tonight. Lovely to see you. Right, here we go. We're approaching the end of the evening, and as I've said, we've got 2 more awards to present. The first is Outstanding Advocate Award. Now, this is for an individual who's dedicated their own time and energy into raising awareness of cystic fibrosis while exemplifying the Trust's values. You know what they are. Together, trusted, unstoppable. It's for somebody who's got drive and determination to make changes for people living with CF, to make a difference. Well, our finalists are Ashley Dobbs. Now, Ashley is described as a daredevil who lives his life to the fullest. He's overcome a lot of challenges in his life, including undergoing a successful double lung transplant a few years ago. He takes everything in his stride, and he's used his own experiences to help raise awareness of CF throughout all of his fundraising. He is a shining example of not letting CF define him. Excuse me. Rosie Nation next, mother to her 4-year-old son, Reuben. Rosie's efforts extend beyond her role as parent. She's worked tirelessly to elevate, give us a wave, come on. She's worked tirelessly to elevate awareness of cystic fibrosis, from sharing her own personal story to actively engaging with the media and collaborating with political representatives. She campaigned relentlessly to challenge NICE's appraisal process for modulator therapies, compiling all the evidence for the committee and going along to the meetings and selling it. She ensures that the voices of those affected by CF are not just heard, but respected. Our third finalist is Nick Smith. Now, Nick, I'm afraid, can't be with us this evening, but his dedication to healthcare accessibility embodies selflessness and compassion. He brought an issue to Parliament by bringing awareness to the UK that CF adults in England don't get free prescriptions. He raised £9,200. He gathered 15,500 signatures on one petition, and then he trekked from Wolverhampton to London to deliver that petition directly and personally to Parliament. He's put his heart and soul into doing what he can for the CF community since his daughter was born. Now, to announce the winner of this award is an actress best known for appearing in Spooks and playing the role of Yumiko in the record-breaking zombie show The Walking Dead. She can currently be seen starring in TV's The Day of the Jackal. I don't know if you've seen that. It's a hot series. It's Eleanor Matsura.
Thank you, Richard, and hello, everyone. I just want to say how wonderful it is to be a part of this amazing evening. And congratulations to all of the nominees in this category. But without further ado, it is my great pleasure to announce the winner of the Outstanding Advocate Award is Rosie Nation. Congratulations, Rosie.
Well done, Rosie. Would you like to just say a few words to us here?
Oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed. Thank you so much. I didn't do any of this for an award. It was all for my son and for the other CF parents. And I want to use this opportunity to say how grateful I am as well for the CF Trust and everyone who works in CF healthcare. you've transformed the life and the prospects of my son, and there are no words to articulate how grateful I am. Thank you.
Thank you, Rosie. Congratulations. Right, we're nearly there. This is the final award of the night for Outstanding Young Advocate. Now, this one is for an individual under the age of 18 who's demonstrated drive and resilience in raising awareness of cystic fibrosis, acting as a voice for the younger CF community through really deep involvement with the Trust. Let's meet the finalists. First, we have Tilly Green. Now, Tilly has been raising awareness of CF from a very early age. Hi, evening, Tilly. From speaking at her school when she was just 5 or maybe even 6, campaigning for Orkambi and getting her local MP involved, talking on local radio, giving interviews to the national press. She really pumps out the message. She's a member of Cystic Fibrosis Trust's Youth Advisory Group. She loves being a part of that group. She talks openly and honestly about her own life with CF, and she really enjoys, like so many of our winners tonight, making a difference. Next up is Matilda Jamieson. Now, Matilda has taken part in various consultations organised by the Trust. Last year, she spoke up on the research priorities and why certain issues should be higher on the list amongst other, older, more experienced health professionals. She also does what she can by raising awareness of CF at school and by speaking to her class about it. She never makes CF her excuse. She's always keen to be involved in anything that helps the CF wider community. Our third finalist is Rosie Murphy-White. Hi, Rosie. She's nominated here on behalf of the whole of the Youth Advisory Group, YAG, YAG. Yosi attends every YAG meeting. She gives it her absolute all. She's incredibly mature for her years. She's knowledgeable, she's passionate, and she's made it her mission to change her school's teaching about CF. She prepares PowerPoints for her teachers. She lets the head teacher know when she didn't feel that CF was being taught very well. She's very direct, very confident, and the work that she and the rest of YAG do is so impactful, and they work incredibly hard to make a difference for young people with CF. Now, to present this award is a long-term friend and supporter of the Trust. He's best known, of course, for presenting Tipping Point, until very recently, Good Morning Britain, where I shared a dressing room with him. Not at the same time, but we used the same dressing room. Ninja Warrior, of course, and now doing the job that I used to do, co-presenting This Morning. It's Ben Shepherd.
Good evening, everybody. It's a real privilege for me to join you tonight. I'm sorry I can't be there in person. I'm currently filming in New Zealand, but it seems appropriate. I'm surrounded by this spectacular scenery because, like these mountains, every single one of the nominees for the Outstanding Young Advocate Award are truly inspiring. You should all be very proud of what you've achieved so far. There can be only one winner, though, and that winner of Outstanding Young Advocate is Tilly. Well done, Tilly. Congratulations to the other nominees. Have a fabulous night, everybody.
Tilly Green, huge congratulations from everybody. What do you want to say?
Thank you. I haven't prepared anything, but thank you very much. A lot of this was because of Ellie at YAG and the CF Trust. She helped me so much in setting up blogs and articles that I could do, and I'm very grateful for her. So thank you.
Congratulations. That's Tilly. And of course, congratulations to all the nominees, and many, many thanks to my friend Ben. All right, let's have one last final round of applause and give it up at home as well for all our fantastic winners, finalists and nominees. And just before I round off this wonderful evening, we must do this again. This is fantastic. I'd like to welcome Cystic Fibrosis Trust Chair of Trustees, Richard Hunt, onto the podium to say a few words. Richard.
Richard, thank you very much indeed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've just about got my breath back from actually listening to all those nominations. People who've heard me speak before probably expect me to say two words I always use, but tonight they seem particularly appropriate. The first one is to be involved. I've found an inspiration. And when you hear the stories that we've heard tonight of all the nominees and the finalists, that's the word that comes to mind for me. It's an inspiration to be and the second word, privileged to be part of the Cystic Fibrosis Trust. So thank you to all those people with those inspiring stories. There's one other word I'm going to add tonight. I find it somewhat humbling when I hear what people with cystic fibrosis achieve, promote, and are able to do in their lives. And that particular last phrase with one of our nominees, I will not let CF define me. And I think we've seen a terrific example of everyone doing that tonight. So really inspiring. But my job is to say a few thank yous. And I've got some notes, which I don't normally use, David, but I thought I didn't want to leave anybody out. So Richard, our first thanks is to you. Thank you very much, not just for this evening, but for what you do in supporting the CF Trust. And I think we're very grateful.
Yeah, to use your word, it's a privilege.
And Jenny, thank you for stepping forward and saying a few words as well. But tonight is a celebration, and it's a celebration of a number of things. It's a celebration of those stories. But actually, it's a celebration, in my mind, for the ability of the Trust to put something together like this. And the second thank you I would like to give is to our team, colleagues, that have actually put this together. And as you rightly say, maybe we can give them a task to do it again in the not too distant future. Lucy, wow. And I think I'll stop there. But we look forward to hearing more of your output. So good luck with it, and good luck in 2025. The special guest announcers. I mean, what a collection the team have put together. So thank you to all our special guest announcers that have actually revealed the winners of these awards tonight. And of course, the production team. I mean, you must be satisfied and impressed that it's gone so smoothly.
Well, given that this is an incredibly technical evening, I mean, we're relying on, we all know technology that can go wobbly. It's amazing that it's worked so well, and that's because they double and triple checked everything in the hours running up. They didn't take anything for granted. So yeah, thank you. Thanks, guys. You've done a great job. Really good job.
Indeed. And a round of applause. When you attend award ceremonies, the phrase often heard is, of course, all our nominees tonight are winners. Now, there's sometimes, yes, we all nod at that, those of us that have been at various award ceremonies, and actually we just really want to celebrate the winner. Not tonight. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. The stories of all those nominees were fantastic, as I've said, but what a job the judges had to actually boil that down to winners. And so, thanks go to all those involved in the judging process and coming up with winners, as we've seen tonight. So thank you for everyone involved in judging. And finally, almost, it's a real privilege to be a little part of what is a fantastic CF community. The word family, the CF family, has been used, but this is why I had to have notes, because who do we include in the CF community? The donors, the funders, on the academic side, the researchers, the clinicians. Then we've got volunteers. We've got our terrific team, the staff, and we've got those that have embraced campaigning as well. And of course, our ambassadors. So it's a broad family of CF, and what a result it produces. So for everyone involved in the CF community, thank you very much indeed. And perhaps a moment we should remember those that are no longer with us, that have not reached the ages that we're now predicting. And actually, on the board, at events like this, we try never to forget that. But then we look to the future and the momentum that we hope is there and the future breakthroughs. It's our 60th year. It's a year to mark, but it's a year to restart and to look forward to what can be developed over the next 60 years. It's a celebration. We'll end on the celebratory note. Thank you all online for attending. Thank you everyone in the room, and thank you to everyone in the community and those that have made this evening possible and a success. Thank you very much indeed.
That's great. Thank you very much indeed. Just want to extemporise for a second before I say good night to you all. I've been involved with the Trust for quite some time now, but tonight has really driven home the definition of a word that we haven't, actually I don't think we've used much, if at all, tonight, but it, to me, is epitomised by all the people that we've seen, all the nominees, everyone in this room as well, actually, all of you watching. It's the most important human characteristic, and it's love. And that's what I always feel when I have any kind of involvement with CF. You just feel the love that is the carapace under which everybody does and strains every sinew to push back this disease. So lots of love to you all. Thank you very much indeed. And that brings us to the end of a very special evening. I hope everybody who's joined has been moved and inspired by our wonderful nominees. Thank you so much for being with us this evening. Congratulations once again to the winners, and I'm assured that these will be posted out next week. As I said, we must do this again. So until the next time, thank you very much indeed for having me, and have a very good night and a good Christmas. Bye-bye.